Hey guys, this is Ryan Forrest with RF Fishing Tackle. Just wanted to let you guys know that today I'm going to be showing you guys how I set up my carp rigs. So this right here is one of my homemade carp rigs. I sell these for $5. They come with 2 in a pack. Right now I only have one. Obviously I've used one, but what they are is it's 40-pound braid attached to a circle hook and a very strong crane swivel. Because if you don't know, carp are ridiculously strong. Now, catfish, they like to go down deep, right? So when your rod goes down, you can kind of constantly feel that bending down and up sort of feel, right? Probably. Either way, these are what you need for carp. If you're running 30-pound braid and you've never broke that yet, get ready for carp. Because they will snap 30-pound braid like it's silly string. This is 40-pound braid. I like to go up a little bit, 10 pounds. It seems to be safe. I have actually snapped 40-pound braid on a carp before, so you don't want to be a pig with your drag. You want to kind of leave it a little bit loose. But you don't want to leave it loose to the point where they're running, because they will run. And they will run. And the reason you don't want to leave your drag too loose and let them run, which usually seems like a good idea to tire out the fish, is because carp have impeccable memory. They can remember every single snag spot inside of a river system. So what they do is they run, they find a snag. Because your line is loose, they wrap themselves around a rock, twig, log, anything, and then you yank, lost the fish. You either cut your line or you pull on it so hard that you snapped it. So you want to avoid that. You want to have a little bit of beef on them so they can come back in. But either way, that's the technique. Let's get into how I tie these. This, see if I can get it on there. You see how tiny that is? This weight right here and smaller weights are what you want to use. Carp like to sit in waters where it's very calm. There's a little current. So you're not going to be worried about a current pushing all of your bait off of the bottom so it's not stationary sitting there. What you want to do is you want to chum a little bit. Now, grab a handful of corn, go to your store, grab a can of corn. If you got some cobs that you ended up not finishing, peel all the kernels off, grab a handful of corn, chuck it into the water. You want to give it a good little throw. I mean, the corn's light, so it's not going to go too far, but you at least want it about 15 to 20 feet out in front of you. When you throw that corn, that's when you want to start tying your rig on. First thing you do when you get to the water, throw your corn, chum the water. Now tie your rig on. This right here, see the swivel? Your line will go through the swivel, and the swivel sits back here. Now you've got that line, which you'll tie with either a polymer or a clinch knot, which I do have videos on. You guys can check those out, how to tie those. But you will tie it on with a polymer or a clinch knot and just cast it out and let it sit there. With carp though, you don't want to have your line tight, because carp will come past with their fins, and here's your line. They felt your line, they're gone. You lost your big fish. Your big fish is gone. It got line shy. So what you want to do is you want to keep your rod tip down to the ground and actually peel out about 2 or 3 feet of line and leave it slack. What I like to do is I like to make circles with my lines. So as I peel it out, I go slowly and I make 3 circles. What happens is when a carp picks it up, carp kind of spit out and suck up off of the bottom. They're a bottom feeder. So when they're sucking and spitting up, there's a possibility they might spit out your hook. If they feel any weight, anything at all, they're gonna spit out your hook. That's why you use these smaller weights. But what happens is when they start going, because they're a majestic fish, they like to slowly graze the bottom and slowly suck up and slowly spit out. So what happens is as they go, you'll see that line slowly start to come out of your circles, and it'll go straight. When that line's almost tight to the point where you can see your line completely almost straight, grab your rod, give it a twist with your reel, obviously. Give it a twist, bring in a little bit of line, and yank up. You will have that carp hooked up, and buddy, let me tell you, you're gonna have the fight of a lifetime. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys learned anything, can you please click that like button and also hit the subscribe and the bell so you can get notified when I drop new videos. I'm gonna be dropping some helpful tips almost every day now. So, thank you guys. Much love and respect. Ryan Forrest with Art Fishing.